Hello everyone, today is the February 20, 2023. In Canada, today is the Family Day. Yeah, it's a Monday. Yeah. In US, will be a President Day. Yeah. So today we are talking about the ChatGPT. Yeah. There are many kind of friends as coming to me saying that now is ChatGPT is very popular. What do you think about it? Yeah, is that the one that you promoted the blockchain and the metaverse will die? Yeah, today I'm going to focus and explain why. Actually, it's on the contrary, it's opposite way. Actually, the ChatGPT is promoting the metaverse in the huge. Yeah. Basically, there are a lot of the rumors saying that no, the metaverse is dying. Yeah, no, that's not the case. And let's take a look. What is ChatGPT? Yeah, the ChatGPT actually is the most the likely people come to me is they saying that, and then the OpenAI, this company, and they're building the huge data set, and then they're using their model to train their data set and then to respond to the humans the question. So by the interface of the chatting with the AI, right? Actually, it has a prompt. Usually, you will go to the chat.gpt.com and then you log in and then you have a prompt and then you're entering certain question, and the ChatGPT will actually respond to you, and it's very meaningful. There's a lot of solution. I don't mention that a lot, a little bit that much, yeah, because there are so many cases over there. But the case is that what is the impact to the metaverse? Actually, so basically, there are Before getting to the detail, is that there are so many people didn't realize that the ChatGPT, the home company, the owner, the OpenAI has another product called DALL-E, DALL-E, called DALL-E. Actually, it's using that you are prompting to the AI, and then AI is generating not just the word, not just the sentence, the human sentence, articles, but it's generating a picture to you. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is, you see here. This is the OpenAI company's another product called DALL-E. Actually, it's a version 2 already. It's going to generating all those images. Yeah, it's image. You're asking the question, and the machine is going to generating the image and do the image, picture manipulation, and then all those kind of the generation. It's all generating by AI. It's all generated by AI. This is all AI generated. So interesting, right? So actually, that come to my topic. This actually is exactly the basic element, the foundation about the metaverse. Previously, we are talking about the metaverse actually has a couple sectors, elements, key core element and core technologies. One is the artificial intelligence that we already mentioned that. The other one is called internet, called mobile internet, and then the other one is called mobile or blockchain. Yeah, blockchain. And then the last one is called virtual world technology. Now is that the OpenAI is part of that. It's generating the content of the metaverse. The reason why is that let's take another look. Yeah, the DALL-E is one of the case. Let's take a look at another some of the machine generating things. You can see that this is generated by the machine. Yeah, this is generated by machine. It's called Moz Journal. Yeah, it's one of the internet platform. It's all generated by the machine. Yeah, this one, you see that? The planning, design, CAD design is all generating by the machine. It's not human being. You see it, right? And also this picture is generating by the AI. It's realistic. It really looks like a real human being, right? Virtual world need this. Previously, there are so many of the content is generating by the game engine, but now it's called AI generated content. AI generated. All those content are generated by AI. That's the big foundation of the metaverse. Just like when you are using internet, when we at the very beginning of the internet, we don't know the search engine at all, right? Many of the people get into the internet firsthand is go to the Yahoo, the yellow, you call it yellow page, called directory, right? Yahoo here is the government, the other one is the White House, or different economies, news, something like that. Because they're looking, but later on, Google come into a search engine, right? The search engine doesn't mean that search engine is the internet, which means that when actually is search engine become part of the core foundation of the internet. We don't know. ChatGPT is this kind of things. These come into becoming part of the metaverse because of it's the AI to generating the content. Imagine that in our future metaverse, your room, right, is generated, not human being to design it, because it's that costly. It's so costly. There are human generating rooms, the buildings, and the whole entire world can be generated by the AI. Now, the DALL-E is one of the case. And now because there's a company called NVIDIA. Like NVIDIA has a metaverse engine called Omniverse. Omniverse, he has the new product called Get 3D. Get 3D actually is it's kind of like you are prompting the word, and the engine is going to generating the 3D, just like the DALL-E. Just like the DALL-E. DALL-E is generating the actual 2D image and picture. But the NVIDIA is going to have that engine for you. When you are prompting, asking the machine is going to generating all the 3D model for you. That's the future, okay? Because the future metaverse is huge. It's not like a real world, just a human being living in a small planet on Earth, right? Actually, it's the whole universe, whole metaverse is unlimited. All those content can be generated by the AI, the machine generated. So this is kind of the 3D. This is part one of that. It's the content is going to be in the metaverse, going to generated by the AI or machine. We call it machine generating content or AI generating content called AIGC. That's what part of the metaverse. Yes. Another one is that you can see it, right? Because now we are speech, right? We are human being. We are able to communicate, interact with the characters in the metaverse. The characters actually combine with the human being, real human being, and can become a non-player characteristic called NPC. When you are playing game, there are some characters. It's not human being. It's not player. Actually, it's the machine. It's the generated. We call it AI generating characters. You can see that some of the game engine that are kind of the aliens like come to you. They are able to do a very good maneuver and then can dodge your attack and then and launch a counter attack, something like that. That's very smart. Those are generating and trained by the AI. Because the ChatGPT, the OpenAI in the back of the ChatGPT is a huge of the data set. It's training the modeling, so that they are more be able to realistic like a human being. Yeah. So now that kind of the training process is will be happening in the future metaverse, which means that making the metaverse actually more realistic. It's more closer to people are able to see it closer. That can be implemented. It's very close to us, right? It can be implemented very closer, and it becomes very realistic, and people become exciting. And also, inside the metaverse, the way the people are interact, and also the doing the business or doing their activity are changed. Just like the search engine are changing the internet itself. At the very beginning, without the search engine, the internet is just like the previously one. People are looking for things actually randomly. But the search engine bring all together, bring all this information together. Now the ChatGPT and the OpenAI, This kind of ChatGPT things actually bring all those content to a characteristic and to a player in the metaverse. You don't know what it is. The ChatGPT actually bring to you. You don't know how that your future home looks like, or maybe you don't know your dream girlfriend looks like. ChatGPT is going to generate for you. And then, for example, you don't know how to respond to your customers. You don't know how to pass the exam in the metaverse. You are able to generate this kind of content. For example, you are going to, today I'm tired. I'm going to send out all of my market performance report to all my shareholders. Right? And you just talk to the ChatGPT. ChatGPT in the metaverse is going to generating that email and sending out all the email to all the shareholders to you. And then people are really in their metaverse. They're able to see it, read it, interpret it, and analysis is all by AI. That's kind of the future about the metaverse. And I think that's really cool. There is also one thing is that the products like I remember not long ago there's a called fake O, right? And then they are able to generating an image. Your face is actually exactly like you, or like creating a fake one, like identity. Right? In the metaverse, the people, the players' identity, the roles' identity, the avatar's identity might be a real person, or maybe a combination of a real person, or maybe an avatar, a copy of the person. Right? A person can have the multiple, maybe thousands or billions of the copy of his identity. You don't know. And there might be an AI identity. It might be a fake one. And the ChatGPT are able to identify you. You are the good one. You are the real one. Right? Something like that. We don't know what happened, but in the metaverse, it can happen. In the real world, might not be able to happen. For example, it might breaking the law, but in the metaverse, you're able to do that. You can say that this is one called the isolated, right? Regulated sandbox, the environment. You can do it, right? This is the future of the metaverse, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? So that's what I meant, that ChatGPT actually bringing the future and then making it more closer and realistic for people to get close to the metaverse, it looks like. And the ChatGPT will be highly integrated with the future blockchain and the metaverse technology. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the ChatGPT and the metaverse. Blockchain Talk. Subscribe me. Thank you.